Hello students, how are you? I hope everybody is doing good. Happy Republic Day and welcome to ACE Online. Today in this video, I am going to discuss PADMA Awards. As you are aware of that, every year on the occasion of Republic Day, central government announce PADMA Awards. Whatever the competitive examination you are going to write in this year, in every competitive examination, and definitely 100% there is a chance to ask the question from PADMA Awards. At any cost they'll ask the question. Questions guaranteed. Now before discussing about the PADMA Awards, let me tell you one thing. Whatever you are reading, whatever you listen in the class, that is examination point of view only. So please try to read, try to remember in examination point of view. So regarding this PADMA Awards, first you are going to remember the name, obviously. Second, you have to remember the field. Field does not mean that just art, just medicine, not like that. For example, there was a person and he was the Hindustani music vocalist, for example. But in the PDF they mentioned that art only. So in the examination, how they'll ask the question? For example, Raju sir is a Hindustani music vocalist. For example, I am a vocalist. They'll ask you a question. Recently, 2022, Nani Raju awarded with Padma Vibhushan. And he is a ABCD, a Carnatic vocalist, Hindustani vocalist. Like that they'll ask you a question. So whoever important personalities are there, and try to remember about them in detail. That is important. And they belongs to which state or which country? Sir, why country, sir? Yes, this Padma Vibhushan or Padma Shri, these awards used to given to NRIs, foreigners, OCA, like that also. So obviously it gives to foreigners also. And why they were given and what is their specialty? Suppose they are a sports, for example. Sports means belongs to which sports? That is also important. So javelin throw, for example, or maybe hockey, maybe football, like that you should know the specialty also. So for example, belongs to film industry, singer, director, dancer, and that specialty also you should know. Clear? Let us go into the details. So in this video, I am going to discuss in two parts. The first part, I will give you information about the award, history, types, award conditions, in which field the award will be given, and who decides the award. This is a basic information because nowadays they are asking question about the award also. And second part is in this year, who are given the award. So both parts are important in any competitive examination in India. So the first history. As you know that the award actually started in 1954. For the first time 1954 the award was started, that is Bharat Ratna, and they started Padma Vibhushan also. And initially they introduced three categories, Pehla Varg, Dusra Varg and Teesra Varg. But in course of time now we are calling as a Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, whatever may be. Usually government of India honors people in various categories. The first most important thing is called civilian honor, Paura Puraskar, civilian honor, and military gallantry awards, and also literature awards, right? Literature awards. In film, Dada Saheb Phalke Award. In sports, for example, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. So like that, government honors people in various categories. And we are talking about civilian honor. We are talking about civilian honor. And in the civilian honor, what is the highest honor? That is Bharat Ratna. So in the civilian honor, the highest honor is called Bharat Ratna. Second highest honor, Padma Vibhushan. Third highest honor, Padma Bhushan. And the fourth highest honor, Padma Shri. We are discussing an award category called civilian honor. The military, sports, that is different. So Bharat Ratna, highest honor. Is it clear? Okay. So when they started, initially started 1954. Bharat Ratna, they started 1954. But this Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, they start in 1955, January 8. And on which occasion they announce? On the occasion of Republic Day every year. Okay, clear. The next, try to know about Bharat Ratna. So Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian honor. Okay. Given to whom? Bharat Ratna award given to whom? So exceptional service, performance of the highest order in any field. Remember that? In any field of human endeavor. Okay. Who decides Bharat Ratna award actually? Who decides? So recommendations made by Prime Minister to the President. So Bharat Ratna award is recommended by Prime Minister to the President. President officially announced, but decides by Prime Minister. And maximum every year, the Bharat Ratna will be given to 3 people maximum, 3 persons maximum. Until now, 45 members were given the Bharat Ratna award. Till now, 45 members were given. This is some basic information about Bharat Ratna, highest civilian honor. And let us go to Padma Awards. So these 3 awards together we called as a Padma Awards. So first Padma Vibhushan, I told you, it is the second highest honor. Padma Vibhushan, second highest honor. Exceptional and distinguished service. Next Padma Bhushan given in distinguished service of highest order. Padma Shri given distinguished service. In some competitive examination, and they will give you match the following. Left side Bharat Ratna and Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and right side this text will be given. They'll ask you match the following or which of the following correctly matched. So please remember this one also. Okay. So Padma Awards are 3 types. Now, who decides? Actually, so on Republic Day, the government announced Padma Awards, okay. Who decided that the Padma Shri given to this person, that person, like that? Who decided? Who prepared the list? Who approved it? Let us see. The Padma Awards decided by a specific committee called Padma Awards Committee. And this committee will receive all nominations regarding Padma Awards. That committee will receive the nominations. Okay, who appointed this committee? This committee constituted by Prime Minister for every year. So, Padma Awards decided by Padma Awards Committee. That committee constituted by Prime Minister every year. And this committee headed by Cabinet Secretary and members like Home Secretary, Secretary of the President and 4 to 6 eminent personalities as a members. And these members together and they will decide the Padma Awards. Clear? Okay. The recommendations of the committee are submitted to the Prime Minister and to the President of India for approval. So, committee is constituted by Prime Minister. The committee will submit report to the Prime Minister and also President of India. Is it clear? Okay. Next, there are some things you should know about the Padma Awards, right? So, for example, in 2019, Raju sir got a Padma Bhushan Award. In 2019, Raju sir got a Padma Bhushan Award. In 2022, Government of India want to honor Raju sir with Padma Vibhushan. Already 2019 I got Padma Bhushan. So 2019 to 2002, how many years gap? 3 years gap only. But actually there is a rule that there should be 5 years gap between 2 Padma Awards. But in some exceptional conditions, they can give, no problem at all. Next, these Padma Awards conferred by President of India in Rashtrapati Bhavan in the month of March or April. Usually the condition, maximum should not be more than 120. So maximum number of Padma awardees should not be more than 120, excluding posthumous. There are people, sometimes will give the award to who already passed away, who already died. So that excludes. So excluding posthumous, the total number of awards should not be given more than 120 and cannot be used as a suffix or prefix to the awardee's name. For example, this year 2022, the government honored with me Padma Vibhushan. So morning to evening, wherever you go, and I should not use Padma Vibhushan Raju Naini sir. No, you should not use as your surname like suffix or prefix. It cannot be. But there are some people not eligible to Padma Awards also. This can be a question, right? Who are not eligible, sir? So, government service including those working with PSU. Government servants including those working with PSU except doctors and scientists are not eligible for these awards. Who are working with PSU not eligible. But exemption is there. Doctors and scientists, there is an exemption. So, they are not eligible. Next, in which field the Padma Awards are given? Which field? So, for example, art. Art means, does not mean that painting like that. No, art means it can be music, painting, sculpture, photography, cinema, theatre. It can be art. So, art, social work, public affairs, social engineering, trade and industry, medicine. Next, literature and education, civil service, sports, other category. Other category, wildlife production, conservation, production of human rights. This is so in these categories, in these fields, government is giving Padma Awards. Okay, we discussed history, we discussed some conditions, we discussed types, and we discussed in which field they are giving. Clear? Now let us discuss about the second part, 2022, the Padma awardees. So totally this year given to how many people? 128. Out of 128, Padma Vibhushan 4, Padma Bhushan 17 and Padma Shri 107. Sir, just now you told you the total number of members should not more than 120. I told you excluding posthumous, because there are many people who got the award who already passed away. Right. So let's discuss one by one. First let us go to Padma Vibhushan also. Now in 2022, out of total, sometimes they'll ask you question about this year, how many sports person got the award and how many women got the award, like that there is a possibility to ask the question. So 34 women, 10 foreigners or NRI, PAO, OCI, 13 posthumous, 1 duo case, that is called duo case. So duo case in the sense, coupled together got the award. Even though coupled together they got the award, it will be treated as a one awardee only. Husband and wife, both were given award. You cannot count as a 2 members. You can count as a 1 member only. And this time, almost most number of awards given to people who are from Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Let us see. The first category we are discussing, Padma Vibhushan, the second highest civilian honor in the country. So this time the Padma Vibhushan given to 4 people. Out of 4 people and 3 people and they were given posthumous. That means they already died. Is it clear? The first Prabha Atre. So art. Actually she was a Hindustani vocalist. Even she released many number of books also, and she belongs to Pune and Maharashtra, and she was a specialist in Kirana Gharana. Even she was invented new ragas also. For example, there was a raga called Apurva style, and she was invented many number of new ragas also. She wrote some books also, and also she released 11 books at a time on single stage. So very famous vocalist Prabha Atre. Next to Radhesham Khema and Literature and Education, Uttar Pradesh, and he was a person who is promoting Sanatana Dharma and to the mass people through his literature. There was a famous press called Gita Press. So through this press, he was published many number of books to promote Sanatana Dharma, Hinduism, whatever may be. And he was died, I think, in 2021. Next, General Bipin Rawat. There is no introduction. And Bipin Rawat, the first CDS, Chief of Defence, everybody knows that, first CDS. And he was died on December 8th, 2021 in Tamil Nadu. In an accident, everybody knows that. So he was also given. Next to Kalyan Singh. So Kalyan Singh in public affairs category, Kalyan Singh, and he was worked as a chief minister. He was worked as a chief minister for Uttar Pradesh 2 times. He was worked as a governor also, and he was a chief minister actually when the Babri Masjid was demolished, and he was the chief minister. So he was also died recently. I mean, in 2021 he was died. Kalyan Singh also died. So 4 people were given Padma Vibhushan award, and remember their field, okay, and remember their state. Definitely important. Next we will go to Padma Bhushan. So come to Padma Bhushan. So this year totally how many people given award? Totally 17 people given award. Out of 17, 3 from USA, 1 from Mexico, and 2 posthumous, 1 duo case I told already. Okay. So this is the details about the Padma Bhushan. See, they'll ask you a question, right? So recently, which of the following person from USA got Padma Bhushan award? Recently, which of the following person from Mexico got this award? Or they'll give you one person name. Recently, Raju Naini got Padma Bhushan award. He belongs to which country? A, B, C, D. A, Thailand. B, Africa. Like that they'll ask you a question. So remembering country is also very, very important. Even posthumous also you have to be remember. Recently, which of the following person given a Padma Vibhushan award posthumously? A, B, C, D. 4 options will be given. Clear? So let us see 17 people. So I put it into category wise. So I am discussing 17 Padma Bhushan awards, 17 members I am discussing here. So in public affairs, 2 people got the award in public affairs. Ghulam Nabi Azad, he worked as a Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. He worked as a Health Minister also, and he got Best Parliamentarian Award also. Until 2021, he worked for opposition leader in Rajya Sabha. Ghulam Nabi Azad worked as opposition leader in Rajya Sabha. Next, Buddhadev Bhattacharya, everybody knows that he was a communist and he was also worked as a chief minister for West Bengal for a many number of years. Actually, was rejected the award. Let us see what happens. Next, in the category of arts, both people in public affairs. In the category of, we have a person called Rashid Khan, a very well-known, excellent, a great vocalist. Actually, he is also a vocalist from Uttar Pradesh. His style is called Rampur Saswana Gharana, is his style. Remember this style also. Next person is called Gurmeet Bhava and posthumous. She was a Punjabi folk singer. She was died in 2021. And she has the capacity to hold the breath to such an extent. I mean, long term she can hold the breath. Even before start the song also, she can hold the breath almost many number of seconds. And she was also specially known as, she is especially for Hek, Lambi Hek Di Malik, okay. Queen of singing, extent death. So maybe this question you can expect in the examination. Recently, which of the following Punjabi singer posthumously awarded Padma Bhushan, ABCD? Answer, Gurmeet Bhava. Next, Victor Banerjee, West Bengal, he was an actor. Next, in trade and industry also, some people got the award. Satya Narayan Nadella, everybody knows the Satya Nadella, and he was the chairman CEO of Microsoft. Everyone knows that. Okay. Sundar Rajan Pichai, everyone knows about Google. Right. Cyrus Poonawalla, and there was an institute called Serum Institute, and these are the people who developed a vaccine. Everybody knows that. That was the Covishield, and definitely we should honor them. Because even though they are business point of view, but these are the people who developed the vaccine and who helping the people, and definitely, and we are happy for that, recognizing them. Next, Natarajan Chandrasekharan, and Natarajan Chandrasekharan, he is a person, chairman of Tata Sons, right? Next to Krishna Ella and Srimati Suchitra Ella, I told you duo. So these two coupled together, they got the award, and they are from Telangana. So actually, these are the people, I mean, they belongs to Bharat Biotech. You know that in India, initially, we have two vaccines. One is Covishield, second one is Covaxin. Everybody knows that. So these people belongs to Bharat Biotech, who developed Covaxin. And he belongs to Serum Institute, and they produced Covishield. This is part of the trade and industry. Next, literature and education. Pratibha Ray, she was a well-known writer, educationalist. So, Pratibha Ray, even she got many number of awards in literature also. She got Jnanpith Award also. And she was also honored with the Horis highest honor also. Right? Next to Swami Sasdananda in spiritual field, and Vasistha Tripathi belongs to Uttar Pradesh. Next, in civil service, we have a person called Raju Maharshi, belongs to Rajasthan IAS cadre. He was a civil servant. He worked as a secretary to the finance ministry and home ministry also. He worked as, belongs to Rajasthan cadre. He worked in Rajasthan also, civil service. So next to Madhapur Jafri, and she is belongs to cooking. She is the person actually brought Indian culture to the outside, Western culture. She wrote many number of books on cooking also, right? Next to Devendra, everybody knows Devendra, javelin throw from Rajasthan, and he is the person got 2 medals from Olympics. Excellent. Next to Sanjay Rajaram, posthumously, he was Indian, Mexico doctor, Indian born Mexico doctor. He got Padma Bhushan Award posthumously, belongs to science and engineering field. Even he got the World Food Prize. He worked in various organizations, especially that wheat crop, right? And he worked with Norman Borlaug also, who was considered to be the father of Green Revolution. So his contribution is very, very high, and he was died last year, I think. So he was also given award. Please try to remember the person name, his contribution, person name, belongs to which field or which sports, belongs to which state. Please remember 3 points. So definitely there will be a question. This is about the Padma Bhushan. Next, Padma Shri. This year they announced 107 Padma Shri awards. in different category. Telling all the Padma Shri awards is very, very difficult. Definitely I will give the list also, no problem at all. And I cannot discuss 107 awards here. We'll give you some information. In course of them, we'll develop another video. We'll shoot another video. Okay. But in this video, I given maximum knowledge and within very less span of time. So 107 awards given Padma Shri, right? Even some film, directors, singers also there. For example, Sonu Nigam, very famous singer. Sonu Nigam also got the award. A singer Ramya from Rajasthan also got the award. A director, actor also got the award. Okay. So 107 Padma Shri awards. So I will give you some information about Padma Shri. Out of 107, for example, there are some people and who got the award who are staying in other countries. For example, he may be foreigner, he may be NRI, like that. For example, Progar Das Gupta in the field of medicine, United Kingdom, and Maria Christopher, literature education, Poland, and Shri Ruiko Hira, trade and industry, Japan, and next to Chirapat, literature and education from Thailand, and next to Shri, literature and education from Ireland. Just I am giving data who got the Padma Shri award from other countries. So maybe they will give you this person name and ask you country. Maybe, definitely. Next is sports. So in sports field, who got Padma Shri award this year? Some people I am giving. Shri Sumit, Antil, and Javelin throw. Everybody knows that they won the award in Paralympics, right? Next to Pramod Bhagat, para badminton player from Odisha. So these are the people who recently won the awards in Paralympics, which was held in Tokyo. Everybody knows that. Next to Neeraj Chopra, and he is a person everybody knows, proud of India. He won the gold medal in javelin throw, right? Next to Shankar Narayana. Actually, these are the recent players. These three people are recent players. Is it clear? Okay. But Shankar Narayana Meeran is not a young player actually. But he is a person, since a many number of years, he is giving training to younger people and in this arts. This is the art which belongs to Kerala. Everyone knows that. At the age of 92, 93 years old, and he is giving training to young people. Imagine that. At the age of 20, 23, and we became very lazy people. Even we are not preparing for our own exam also, for our own job also. But at the age of 90, still they are working. Just imagine that. Next is Shri Faisal Alidar. He was actually a coach for martial arts, belongs to Jammu and Kashmir. And Vandana Kataria and field hockey. And she was appointed as a brand ambassador for Beti Bachao Beti Padhao also from Uttarakhand. And next to Avani, everyone knows that. And she is the person who got 2 medals in the rifle in Olympics, Para-Olympics. She is the only woman and who got 2 medals in Para-Olympics, rifle shooter from Rajasthan. Next to Brahmanand, and a former goalkeeper, one of the best goalkeeper in football in India, and he is from Goa. So young generation and old generation, both honored with Padma Shri award. So you should know from your own state also. If you are writing your state level examination, try to know your own state who was given awards. For example, if you belongs to Andhra Pradesh, there was a person called Narasimha Rao Garikapati, literature and education. For example, Gosavidu Sheikh Hassan, in the field of art, there was instrument called Nadaswaram, right? And we have a person called Sungada Venkata Adinarayan Rao. So in the field of medicine. So 3 people from Andhra Pradesh. For example, if you belongs to Telangana, there was a person called Darshanam Mogalaya, and who was very, very a backward region, and who used to play a great instrument called Kinnara. He used to play the instrument called Kinnara. So there is a chance to ask the question about him. And very happy when the government recognized this kind of rural people. Okay, right. And next to Ramachandraya, he also art, and Padma Reddy belongs to Kuchipudi art. So they also got the award. Suppose I belongs to Rajasthan. If I belongs to Rajasthan, definitely I know some people from Rajasthan. If I belongs to Maharashtra, who are people from Maharashtra? So try to know your state level also. Just to give an idea. So now I am bringing other people. Why I am bringing other people? These are the people whose age is 60, 70, 80, 90. But still, they are providing their service. That's great, right? For example, Shakuntala Chowdhury, age is 100. A Gandhian social worker known as Shakuntala Bayadi. Excellent. Next, Shankar Narayan Menon. Just now I told you. He was excellent. He is known as Guru in this field. Next, Narendra Prasad Mishra. Developing treatment protocols of victims of Bhopal gas tragedy as well as the COVID-19. Great people. And even Bharat Ratna is now also, I mean, we can give some people deserves Bharat Ratna because they are the people served the country, saved the many people lives. They deserved. So Guruprasad Mohapatra, an IAS officer, carrying out his assigned charge of ensuring oxygen availability, especially during the second wave of COVID-19, even from hospital bed. Even from hospital bed, he was ensured that there will be availability of oxygen supply. Nothing we can do. Next to Dilip Shahani, 71 age, an engineer, academician and technocrat who played an instrumental role in India's EVM technology. So like this, they'll ask the question, recently, which among the following person and who helped changes in the EVM technology got the Padma Shri award? ABC options. Like that, they'll ask you question. So one more person from Nagaland, 76 years old, a teacher, journalist, and who was preserving Nagaland language. And one more person, Ballesh Bhajantri, composed Sahana music for over 50,000 songs across the 5 decades. And one more person, Sulachna Chavan, 88-year-old legendary Lavani singer, from Kolhapur, Maharashtra, about past 70, like that. So these are the people honored by Government of India. And we feel very happy, this kind of people from rural areas, this kind of people serving the society or sports since many decades, they should be honored. Okay. So, and some other people, Kandu Wangchuk Bhotia, and in a painter, he's actually a painter, specialist in traditional Buddhist paintings, and this can be a question. Aditya Prasad, a distinguished biologist, specializing in vector-borne tropical diseases like dengue, malaria, Kala Azar and chikungunya. And Lata Desai, providing healthcare service among rural and tribal communities in Gujarat. So, these are the, I can call as unsung heroes. And till now, they are recognized. Till now, their service is recognized. So, definitely, these people are important. They are going to ask in the examination. So, my dear students, I am concluding a session here with the last one, that is rejected. Some people rejected awards also. So that can be also a question in examination. Maybe, may not be, but there is a chance. But later they may be accepted. So as of today, and when the award announced, he rejected in West Bengal. Sandhya Mukhopadhyay, a great 90 years old singer, she was also rejected. Because, very, very young people, even some senior artists also getting Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan award for their some films. But she is contributing to the music lot, since many decades. And she was recognized with Padma Shri award. She felt that at the age of 90 years, if you are giving me Padma Shri award, it is an insult to me. I don't want to accept. I'll agree with her, obviously. Next, Anand Chattopadhyay, and a tabla player from West Bengal, and he was also rejected. So later on see what will happen. Okay. So please try to remember these Padma awards. What are the competitive examination you are going to write, and definitely there will be a question. And from this session, and definitely you will benefit highly, and within less time, I tried to give an maximum data to you.